Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I hope you're all well. Today I'm sitting with Baljeet Singh Ji, who are the current secretary of Khalsa Diwan, and then with me today I have Gurmail Singh Ji. I would say he is an all-rounder cricketer who always gives his 100% whatever the seva Vaheguru sent his way. And myself, Deep Singh, I have lucky enough to been given an opportunity to be part of the committee this year. So the point of this video is to get through to some of the Sangat or some of the people that we don't get chance to come to Gurdwara, or they have questions what exactly happens at the Gurdwara and they like more information. So this year the committee's I would say agenda or goal is to basically spend some time on videos like this where we will share a minimum 12 topics, and we will talk about certain things which are relevant to our Sikh community. So I will today start with what we call Ma Boli, Punjab mother language. So I'll start with Gurmail Singh with you. So last week you guys obviously had an anniversary. So first of all, both of you, congratulations. The hard work you guys have put in during these COVID lockdowns has been nothing but amazing. So I'll start with what inspired Baljeet Singh or yourself to start this journey.
I have been student of Sikh studies, and it has been my keen interest to teach about Sikhi to our generation and also non-Sikhs, and it has been also my profession because I did my MA in Sikh studies and then got job in Hong Kong Sikh temple as a religion teacher. And Baljeet Singh Ji have been chasing me and following me up for to having some religious classes for our children for from last about 3 to 4 years.
Wow, 4 years.
And because as you know that we started Kaltar Guru Nanak Kaya radio program dedicated to 550th birth anniversary of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji.
Yeah.
And we did 2 parts of that program. And however, I was also very much willing to start these classes, but because of lack of time, I could not and we could not start that. But once the radio program finished, then we get together and plan these classes. And also because of COVID-19, Gurdwara Sahib was also not open properly. And the congregation was not allowed to come in because of the restrictions, and that time was very good opportunity where there was a need for the parents and the children to be connected with Sikhi and Punjabi at their home. So at that time Baljeet Singh Ji again reminded me that we should start, and then we planned to start online Zoom classes for Punjabi language.
Yes.
And in this way, we made the poster and shared in Khalsa Diwan and announced, and the secretary Jugraj Singh Ji also helped to spread the information.
Cool.
And very soon we got about around 40 students. And then immediately we started. First of all, I was the main teacher, and I started 4 groups, one by one, and then the numbers of the students have been increasing, and still up to now we are getting new students. And then later on I recommended Baljeet Singh that we should have more teachers, like Sandeep Kaur Ji, and later on another teacher was also introduced, Kirandeep Kaur Ji, and they are also taking classes. And now there are around 13 groups are there. I'm teaching 5 groups. And rest of the other groups other teachers are handling.
Looks like Baljeet Singh was very persistent, who made sure he he wants to get things done. He kept on persisting, and then look, without God, Vaheguru, when the time is right, things will fall into place. And looks like you guys have been nothing but inspiring others, and the team seems to be growing now. 13 groups, that's a lot. So again, very much congratulations to you. Now I would like to take it forward to what are some of the challenges you guys are facing. So, for example, COVID has been difficult for everybody. People working from home, not being able to have face-to-face meetings. How have you guys been coping with that?
Actually, I think there are a lot of things which we can do, and for doing those things, there are not many big obstacles, not many big problems. If we are willing, we have the right people who are willing to do that, then we can do no problem. But there are minor things which we need to think about. Like in the beginning, we were thinking that whether the student will come in, parents will let them kids join the classes or not, and then some other things like the teaching material, the books. So those things are not actually very difficult. I research many books, Punjabi teaching books, and try to find out the appropriate and suitable books for the children, where the kids can easily understand.
So looks like you improvised and found alternatives to still didn't stop, still carry on, still make sure that obviously kids are learning and they have the right materials front of them.
Yes, what we have been teaching to the kids, and we are getting the feedback, the response. We after every 3 months we take the test of the students, and when we see the result, then we know what is the level of the students.
So you see the improvements in the kids.
Yeah, the students, they started from zero. They don't know Uda Eda, and now they can read Punjabi. They know all matras and. And we are also teaching them Gurbani. In Punjabi class, in every class, like about 1 or 2 paudis of Gurbani we teach, and then we listen from them. And we are very happy that many of them, they know, like at least Mool Mantra they memorize, and many of them 5 paudis, 10 paudis, and they can read. Because the ultimate aim of teaching Punjabi language is not only just language, because it carries many things. It carries our heritage, our history, our culture, our attire, our cuisine. So language is not only language; it carries our whole heritage.
Yeah, this is more than just.
So this is the first step. This is the first step to be attached with our culture and religion.
Cool. Thank you very much. My last question would be, what's the end goal? If you're looking at the vision, what will be the ultimate vision? What do you see?
As I just now said that this is the first step. If we have to attach with our culture and religion, then mother language is very important. Not only Punjabi, all the other religions and culture, for them the mother language is the first important thing to be attached with. So if we don't learn Punjabi, we cannot accurately pronunciate Gurbani, because many of the people think that we can read the history through the English translation. So what is the problem? Many people, they will be thinking that they can read Gurbani from the transliteration, but that is very big problem, because through transliteration we cannot pronunciate Gurbani accurately, because in our religion, in Sikhi, we should read Gurbani and pronounce it properly, accurately, as much as we can. But through English we cannot pronounce it accurately. And secondly, because translation is translation, and translation have many limitations, and when we have to carry on our heritage for many generations, then there is a system. Then we cannot just based upon the translation and transliteration. The language is very important, and that's why Guru Nanak Dev Ji in that time he used and he started and invented and developed Gurmukhi. And despite there were many other languages like Hindi, Urdu, Farsi, Sanskrit in Punjab, why Guru Nanak Dev Ji chose a new language to spread the message of Sikhi? All the Guru Granth Sahib is written in Gurmukhi Lipi. However, in Guru Granth Sahib there are many languages like Urdu, Farsi, Sanskrit, Braj Bhasha, Rajasthani, so many other languages, but the script is Gurmukhi. Because Guru Sahib were already very much aware about the importance of language. when we have to say something new, some new principle, then we should use a new language.
Look, I totally agree with what you're saying. So, if you just take me personally, I give you my personal. As a Sikh who is mostly grew up outside India, and my father and my mom, who basically, I would say, sometimes were very strict and very, give you a slap here and there, made sure that I actually learned Gurmukhi and learned how to do part. And now I realize, actually, why did they do it? Because right now, 99% of the time I speak English. So, but at the same time, when I am in the Guru Dwara Baitha, when I'm sitting in Guru Dwara, I actually understand, and that all thanks to my parents who actually took the time out to actually, sit down with me and actually educate me, and I can't thank them enough. Today, I understand some of parents are busy, they have their, they got to earn their living, but it's very important to spend that little bit time, or bring them to the Gurdwara, or, join the team where they actually have facilitated for your kids to learn Punjabi, and they can take that little bit burden away. But the first commitment will always come from the parents. So I request all parents, and whatever time you guys have, do come in, do spend. I believe you want to add something.
Yeah. Actually, I think you asked me the question, what is the ultimate aim? So I just want to say again that for starting these classes, our ultimate aim is to let our generation to be attached with our culture and religion.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, Punjabi teaching and learning is first step.
Mm-hmm.
And we are thinking that at least we should have 3 levels of Punjabi classes, like first year, second year and third year.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, our planning is to teach mainly about religion.
Oh, yes.
Sikh history, culture, philosophy, and so many things are there to teach. But if the student will be attached with the Punjabi language first,
Mm-hmm.
then it will be more easy to teach them about our culture and religion, and they can understand properly.
So yeah, as Gurmil Singh said, obviously the more deep you go, the more understanding you have, the better, obviously, for everybody, and you keep the heritage. Guys, I'm going to close the video here. I hope you found it useful. The plan is to share more with you. ਰੱਬ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ 'ਚ ਰੱਖੇ। ਆਪਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।